Can you use a series of audio clips of famous quotes in your show intro? Hi, I'm attorney Gordon Firemark, and this is Asked and Answered, where I answer your entertainment law questions to help you take your career and business to the next level. So a podcaster reached out to me with this question. It says, hi, I'm an amateur podcaster and I'm hoping to launch my podcast very soon. I'm currently researching copyright law to learn about the laws and ethics behind producing quality podcasts. I've created an introduction for my podcast that borrows 1 to 3 second sound bites from various voices, people like Khazir Khan, Malcolm X, Maya Angelou, to create an audio collage of recognizable one-liners. I'm concerned about incorporating these sound bites, however, in a way that is both ethical and legal. I'm stuck in my research and looking for help and advice. Okay, this is a multi-part answer. First, on copyright law basis, based on what you're saying, your intro may qualify as a fair use for copyright purposes. That is, it's probably not a copyright infringement. It might also qualify as what we call a de minimis use, and therefore so little copying as to be unworthy of a copyright suit. But there are several other potential issues. It's probably not a problem from a typical invasion of privacy standpoint, since the statements were made in public, but there's a subcategory of privacy called misappropriation, which can be invoked when a person's name or likeness is taken without permission. And in some places, there's a right of publicity, which gives a person, usually a celebrity, a right to control how his or her name or likeness, and sometimes even voice, is used in commercial contexts. What remains an open question is whether a show intro like you propose is commercial or not, and I can't really say with any certainty how that might shake out. There might also be claims that your intro creates a false or misleading impression that these celebrities endorse your show. Now, it's certainly okay to quote people with attribution, but when you use their actual voices, I think it gets a little bit risky. So here's where it sometimes gets tricky for us lawyers. You see, if you were a major media company, I would probably advise you to go for it. I'd explain the risks and talk about the potential First Amendment free speech defenses. And being a free speech advocate, I would encourage testing those limits a little bit. Your corporate mission and finances, if they can support that kind of thing, I think this is worthwhile. I think it's important to stand up for important principles like freedom of speech and the press. But since you're a self-described amateur, I'll assume that your budget is quite small and that the costs and legal fees involved in fighting a lawsuit, even were you to win, would be very harmful, if not devastating to you. So, unless those assumptions are incorrect and you can handle the expense of mounting a defense and fighting all the way through appeals, maybe even all the way to the Supreme Court, I'd advise you to rethink your plan. If you have a question you'd like to see here on Asked and Answered, just visit firemark.com/questions and let me know. I'll see you next time.